Hi everybody, and welcome to this Segovia aqueduct special. Today I want to talk about this beautiful construction. I am in the city of Segovia, an hour and a half northwest of Madrid. You can come here driving, it's super freeway, great, super easy to reach from the city of Madrid. So let me share with you a little bit of information of the aqueduct of Segovia. Okay, well, take a look at the piazza that we have in here, one of the beautiful plazas in Segovia. There are many beautiful, but let's talk about this magnificent aqueduct. It has a little bit over 2,000 years, so it's kind of a very nice aqueduct. It's incredible. It's still standing here. It was constructed here around the year 100 after Jesus Christ, when the Roman general born in Spain, Trojan, he was ruling the Roman Empire. It was when this beautiful aqueduct was constructed. It was constructed to bring water to the city of Segovia. Okay, we have all the way, I don't know if you get to see all the way at the back of the arches, we have a mountain range. It's called La Sierra de Guadarrama. Right behind it we have Madrid. Okay, so the water came into city from that far end all the way into the city of Segovia. We have 166 arches, about over 20,000 stones, and they are huge stones. They're made of granite. Let's get a little bit closer. And it's really an impressive construction. I mean, look at the size of the people. Okay, so really it's a huge thing. It took about 10 to 20 years. We don't exactly know how long it took people to construct it, but it's about 10 to 20 minutes. As I said, it was made of granite. Let me show you the stones. Okay, so it is incredible granite. And if we check, there's no mortar. Okay, you see, it's like I can put my finger all the way through it. It's just one stone on top of the other. And they could make this incredible construction. Whoops, let me get out of the way. I'm gonna come down, but it's kind of very crowded, so maybe it's way too many people. Let me get a nice perspective of the aqueduct. It comes from far away. It's like 16 kilometers long. Okay, obviously, to bring the water all the way to here, what they needed to do, it's because you want clean water. So in between some miles, a couple of miles, one from each other, there are some pools that they were storage the water that they were going to drink later here in the city of Segovia. But what they did is they just made it settle in those pools, and by decantation, all the little stones, all the little pebbles, they will settle. And by the time the water arrived into the city of Segovia, it was pretty clean water, and it was good enough to be drunk. Okay? So that was a very clever way to construct. I mean, those Romans, they really knew how to do constructions. Okay, once again, let me turn the camera around so you don't see me, you see. If the camera wants to turn around, there we go. So what else? The inclination that comes all the way from the mountains to here, because from here we it seems that it's flat, but as you can imagine, it uses gravity to reach all the water to here. The inclination, the median of the inclination is about a 3%, and the minimum inclination that they require to bring the water into here, it was a 0.3%. So it's little by little, it comes and it flew the water into here. Please keep in mind that water, this machine, this water transportation machine, was working until 1973. It brought water until then. So it's incredible that it worked, and it was made so well. In the middle, you can see that we have that, and right now we have an altar with a Holy Mary, but we know that before, or assume, we don't know, we assume that there had to be part of the Roman, probably a statue dedicated to Trojan, the emperor who constructed this beautiful thing. And that baldachin, that heavier stone that we have in here, right under the Holy Mary, we know that there were some letters. We don't know what it said, but if you see, there are some holes into it, and that was the way to hold the letters. So we really don't know when it was, what it said. Okay, so they were removed. What else? Let me try to get a little closer because I want to show you something I think is quite funky, how they label on the whole thing. Do you see that there are every few of the lines, like here, here, and here, there are some decorative parts, but well, those decorative, they're not decorative. What they were, first they were to decorate. The second way to do it, it was to find the level, okay? Because if you see, we're coming from a hill, so how on earth do you label it? How you make sure that everything has the same height? Well, with those lines that you have there, and also the third use for those lines, it was to hang the scaffolds. So all the scaffolding, it was hanged into there. So I think it was quite a clever thing. Another thing, let me see if I can show you from the other side. Maybe the light is better. You see that every single stone has holes into it. You see, hole, hole, hole. All of them has holes, 2 holes, opposite one to each other. It was the way for them to, how could I explain it? Like with toothpicks, like get the stones and move them around, okay? So every single stone has 2 holes. It's incredible. As I said, there's absolutely no mortar into them. So everything is just how, I mean, check how flat all of these stones are. I mean, take a look at that. Isn't it incredible? I mean, they really cut them like perfect, 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 perfect. So one would settle on top of each other. Really an incredible way of constructing. The Roman construction has been here for 2,000 years and it's still in perfect shape. Right? So really an amazing work of art. So that's what I wanted to share with all of you today. Let me take a little panel of the aqueduct of Segovia. I'm gonna go to the other way because the sun. Oh, by the way, one of the typical things to eat here, it is a cochinillo, which is a suckling pig. And this is Casa Candido, Maison Candido. One of the most, oh, there's even people taking pictures of it. Maison de Candido, right? It's very, very good suckling pig. To prove that it's super tender, they cut it with a plate. It's like, okay, kind of freaky, but it's very, very good. That's why I'm about to have lunch here. So I'll post you some pictures of the suckling pig so you get to see it, how it is. Stay tuned because it's gonna be in an hour. Well, probably by the time you wake up, I've already had lunch. But it is the time to be here today in Segovia. As I said, all of this week and on, I'm gonna start guiding all around Spain, so please stay tuned. And if you wanna know where I am next, hey, you'll have to keep on coming here. Please join my YouTube channel, Traveling the Steps, and even better, that would be if you send me your email. I can email you what am I doing, what articles I'm posting, what's on my podcast. All of those things are here for you to know and discover my beautiful country that is Spain. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in today. Hopefully you watch this video not live because it's probably nighttime back in the United States and Canada, but it's been an amazing day. You see, it's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Segovia, okay, the city of Segovia, an hour and a half away from Madrid. So if you come to Spain, a must visit. It's this incredible, incredible aqueduct. Hey everybody, have a wonderful day. Adios amigos.